In the realm of anime, where imagination knows no bounds, the battlefield is a canvas for the most spectacular clashes of power and spirit. And in the year 2023, that canvas was painted with strokes of unparalleled brilliance, leaving a legacy of fights that'll forever echo in the halls of anime history. From Sukuna vs Mahoraga clash in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, to Luffy's fiery clash with Kaido, to Zoro's dance of blades with King and beyond. Brace yourselves, for we're about to delve into the pulse-pounding, jaw-dropping, adrenaline-fueled world of the 20 best anime fights of 2023. Hange Zoe's confrontation with the Colossal Titans is a pivotal and heartbreaking moment in the series. Hange exhibits remarkable skill and ingenuity, taking down several Colossal Titans. However, overwhelmed by their sheer numbers, Hange makes a heart-wrenching sacrifice. While it's clear that Hange won't survive, she delivers epic hits, slashing the neck of one Titan and causing a domino effect with multiple others stumbling and crashing. She slashes and explodes Titan legs, displaying incredible agility. However, the scorching air takes its toll, her cape catches fire, and soon she becomes a literal fireball in the sky. Undeterred, Hange manages one last major hit, stopping another Titan before succumbing to the flames and plummeting to the ground. The animation in the scene is breathtaking, capturing the chaos of the rumbling, while the powerful soundtrack heightens the emotional impact of Hange's selfless act. In Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 13, Yuji, Itadori, and half-brother Choso engage in a fierce battle fueled by anger and love. The action in this fight is some of the best I've seen in any anime. The two fighters are evenly matched, and the battle is constantly back and forth. There are plenty of jaw-dropping moments, such as when Yuji uses his divergent fist to break Choso's bones. Choso's blood manipulation technique is particularly impressive. He can use his blood to create weapons, shields, and even flying platforms. This pivotal fight unveils Yuji's past, shaping his identity as a half-curse, and sets the stage for future conflicts with his father Sukuna. The animators did a great job of conveying the power of the two fighters' attacks. It is a must-see for any fan of anime. In the climactic battle of Heaven and Earth in Attack of Titan final season, the colossal conflict unfolds against the backdrop of Eren Yeager's devastating rumbling as the Survey Corps desperately fights to prevent humanity's annihilation. Beyond a physical clash, the battle delves into ideological struggles, with Eren embodying a monstrous vision of freedom. The brutal battle of ODM gear-wielding soldiers against towering colossal titans unfolds, marked by sacrifices and shattered dreams. Hange Zoe's selfless act stands out, exemplifying the Survey Corps' courage. The battle explores profound themes of grief, vengeance, and the human spirit's enduring power, leaving a legacy of hope amid despair. In the magical revolution of the reincarnated princess and the genius young lady, the clash between marauder princess Anisphia and her brother Prince Algard may lack flashy visuals, but packs a narrative and emotional punch. It's a culmination of years of misunderstandings and conflicting ideologies. The fight, blending blades and magic, serves as a dance of frustration and despair, with verbal exchanges reflecting their deep-seated emotions. Beyond a physical clash, it prompts the characters to confront their past and bridges the gap that drove them apart. This pivotal moment contributes to the series' central themes, showcasing that emotional storytelling can outweigh flashy action in anime. In The Witch from Mercury Season 1, Episode 20, Guel Jeturk and Shaddiq Mercury's duel is a series-defining moment, rich with action, political intrigue, and emotional depth. Beyond a mere physical clash, the duel represents a collision of ideals. Guel, guided by chivalry and loyalty, faces Shaddiq, a strategic mind seeking control through marriage. The visually captivating duel serves as a metaphor for their conflicting ambitions, reflecting disparate views on power. Extending beyond the cockpit, it prompts contemplation on societal structures and ethics. This pivotal duel alters the narrative, exposing Shaddiq's ruthlessness and sparking Guel's internal questioning. The animation masterfully blends action with emotional resonance, emphasizing character personalities. In Mashle Magic and Muscles Episode 6, the clash between Mash Burnedead and the notorious bully Silva is a series-altering spectacle, defying all preconceived notions with an electrifying intensity. The stage is set as Silva, known for his formidable Iron Fist magic, challenges Dot to withstand his blows. When Dot succumbs, Mash steps in, stunning everyone with his unyielding physical might. Despite Silva's arrogance, Mash systematically dismantles his iron constructs, showcasing an intensity that leaves onlookers in awe. This fight not only cements MASH's dominance, but hints at a latent magical prowess propelling the narrative into uncharted territories with an unwavering intense force. The animation in the fight is dynamic and comedic, emphasizing the slapstick humor of Silva's iron constructs being effortlessly crushed by MASH's punches. In the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War anime battle, Captain Kenpachi Zaraki faces Stern Ritter Gremmy Thoumeaux wielding the Shrift Visionary. This clash transcends flashy swordsmanship, evolving into a test of wits and resilience amid the Quincy invasion of Sarate. Gremmy's reality-bending powers create a stark power disparity, conjuring unimaginable illusions against Kenpachi's brute strength. Kenpachi, adapting, discovers Gremmy's creations reflect his mental state. A psychological duel ensues as Kenpachi taunts Gremmy, shattering his confidence. The fight crescendos with Kenpachi's Bankai overcoming Gremmy's monstrous creation and securing victory. This intense battle explores the convergence of raw power and strategic thinking. The animation in this fight is stunning, perfectly capturing the chaotic flow of Gremmy's creations and the raw power of Kenpachi's attacks. The Naruto Next Generation's showdown between Momoshiki, Otsutsuki, and Kawaki is one of the best anime fights of 2023. Momoshiki, inhabiting Boruto's body, launches an attack on Konohagakure, prompting Kawaki's intervention. The evenly matched battle showcases Momoshiki's raw power and Kawaki's Karma Seal mastery, featuring intense Byakugan and Tenseigen usage. Beyond physical prowess, it becomes a battle of wills. Momoshiki seeks destruction, while Kawaki strives to protect. In a tragic conclusion, Kawaki defeats Momoshiki by absorbing his soul with the Karma Seal, solidifying his role as the Otsutsuki vessel. The animation impeccably captures the grandiosity of this visually stunning and impactful clash. In Baki Hanma, Son of Ogre Season 2, Episode 27, the much-anticipated clash between Baki Hanma and his father, Yujiro Hanma, unfolds as more than a physical showdown. This isn't a conventional martial arts display, it's a brutal dance, each bone-shaking blow a testament to their intense conflict. Beyond the physical brutality lies a psychological game, with Yujiro's taunts aiming to shatter Baki's spirit and Baki using them as fuel for his determination. The fight, weaving through psychological and physical realms, reaches a surprising juncture when Yujiro acknowledges Baki's progress, a rare moment of respect from the indomitable ogre. This battle transcends mere physical strength, delving into the evolution of strength itself, an exploration of surpassing one's limits and forging an individual path. The animation artfully captures the visceral nature of the fight, intensifying its impact with close-ups and realistic sound effects. In Bungo Stray Dog Season 5, Episode 8, the clash between Tetchou Shuhiro and Kenji Miyazawa is a nuanced confrontation, blending contrasting personalities, hidden emotions, and unexpected power reveals, make it one of the best anime fights in 2023. The fight starts with Tetchou effortlessly dodging Kenji's attacks, mocking his naivete. But when Teruko Oyama threatens to torture Atsushi, a switch flips within Kenji. Kenji's unleashed fury, Kenji's eyes glow and his strength explodes, throwing Tetchou away with a single kick. The sudden display of power hinted at in earlier episodes reveals the true nature of Kenji's ability, control over nature itself. The ground cracks, debris flies, and sheer force radiates from him. The animation masterfully captures the emotional depth and dynamic movements, accentuating the fight's impact. As the battle unfolds, Kenji's past and Tetchou's blind devotion come to light, leading to a surprising resolution where empathy triumphs over blind allegiance. Jigokoraku's Gabimaru vs. Zhu Jin in Hell's Paradise unfolds as a brutal ballet of blades and shifting power dynamics. Fueled by Gabimaru's drive to return home, he clashes with Zhu Jin. Lord Tenzin wields dual swords with inhuman speed. Zhu Jin overpowers Gabimaru, shattering his poison immunity. The fight becomes a deadly waltz, blending lethal elegance with escalating intensity. Gabimaru's forbidden technique gives a temporary edge, but Zhu Jin unveils a monstrous transformation. The cliffhanger ending with Mei intervening and both falling off the mountainside leaves viewers eagerly anticipating the consequences. The animation captures the fight's fluidity, intensity, and gruesome details, while the sound design enhances the drama. In Demon Slayer, the clash between Muichiro, Tokito, and Gyokko, upper rank 5 Demon Moon transcends typical shonen battles. Muichiro, the Mist Hashira, employs swiftness and adaptable swordsmanship against Gyokko's aquatic blood demon art. The fight, a dance of deception, showcases Muichiro's mastery of mist breathing, utilizing fog to outmaneuver Gyokko. As Muichiro unveils his 7th mist-breathing form, the battle reveals hidden depths, Muichiro's traumatic past and Gyokko's cruel nature. The animation captures the fluidity and grotesqueness of the battle, complemented by a tense sound design, elevating this masterful clash beyond physical prowess. The Rukia vs. Asnod fight is a thrilling action sequence with a deeper meaning, showcasing the power of will, perseverance, and overcoming fear. The animation impeccably captures the battle's dynamics and chilling atmosphere. Amidst the Quincy invasion, Rukia confronts Asnod, wielding fear-inducing powers. Despite facing haunting visions, Rukia transforms fear into resolve, unveiling her Bankai and turning the battlefield into a frozen realm. Masterfully countering Asnod's attacks, Rukia's adaptability shines. The climax, featuring Asnod's existential threat, unveils Rukia's strength, showing on memories to shatter the Quincy's technique. Beyond the ice and fear, this clash epitomizes Rukia's growth, leadership, and the Soul Reaper's resilience. In Black Clover, Sword of the Wizard King, the Asta vs. Conrad clash is a pivotal, emotionally charged moment. Asta, driven by dreams of becoming Wizard King and compassion, faces Conrad, a resentful former Wizard King. Their clash of ideals transcends flashy magic, delving into emotional and philosophical depths. Asta, initially overwhelmed, defies Conrad's control with anti-magic, battling doubts. Words become blades in Conrad's taunts, challenging Asta's dream. The fight, a turning point, showcases Asta's heroism beyond magic. The animation seamlessly blends dynamic combat with emotional depth, making this clash a visually impactful and thematically rich spectacle. In Spy and Family Season 2, Episode 8, Yor Forger engages in a riveting battle against assassins targeting Alka and her son. The ambush unfolds on a departing ship, setting the stage for Yor, the Thorn Princess, to showcase her deadly skills. The animation masterfully captures Yor's gracefully yet brutal combat, emphasizing her internal struggle and questioning of her assassin role. Flashbacks reveal Yor's poignant past, highlighting her initial motivations. The fight becomes a clash of moralities when faced with alternative paths offered by skilled adversaries. Yor's resolution and love triumph, ensuring the mission's success. In One Piece Season 20, the Luffy vs. Kaido clash in Onigashima marks a legendary moment, a culmination of years of preparation and yielding willpower. On the brink of oblivion, Luffy faces Kaido, the King of Beasts, in a battle for the fate of Wano country. The fight escalates with intense hockey-infused attacks and earth-shattering blows, transcending mere techniques. Luffy's transformation into Gear 5 Kong Gatling becomes a radiant spectacle, defying human limits. The animation and sound design reach a supernova, capturing the awe-inspiring battle. Luffy's victory, symbolizing hope and the fall of tyranny, is a testament to indomitable spirit and comradeship. In Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 20-21, the clash between Itadori, Todo, and Mahito is a riveting rollercoaster of action, emotion, and strategic brilliance. The animation and sound design excel, delivering a visually stunning and emotionally charged experience. Set in a dilapidated building, the fight pits Itadori's raw strength, Todo's unorthodox techniques, and Mahito's reality-warping curses against each other. Itadori and Todo showcase remarkable growth, adapting to Mahito's attacks and pushing their limits. The stakes are high, with Itadori sacrificing his own arm to protect Todo and innocent lives. Mahito undergoes a grotesque transformation, testing the duo's resolve. While the fight concludes with Mahito's escape, the unresolved battle raises profound themes of friendship, sacrifice, and the challenges faced by Jujutsu sorcerers. In Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 17, the clash between Snake and Thorfinn transcends brute force, symbolizing internal struggles and growth. Committed to nonviolence, Thorfinn employs evasion and grappling, while Snake, fueled by rage, delivers relentless strikes. Beyond combat skills, the fight represents Thorfinn's inner conflict, and Snake as a manifestation of his suppressed anger. Thorfinn's emotional control and agile counterattacks signify growth and commitment to a peaceful path. Snake, doubting his loyalty to Floki, hints at potential redemption. The unexpected resolution sees Thorfinn offering compassion and a place in Vinland, leaving Snake's choice ambiguous, adding depth to the narrative. The animators did a great job. It's a must-see for any fan of anime. The Zoro vs. King clash in One Piece Season 20, Episode 1062, is a masterpiece of action, suspense, and character development. It's a fight that lives up to the hype, leaving viewers breathless and cheering for Zoro's hard-earned victory. In the intense battle for Onigashima, Zoro faces the formidable King, an almost invulnerable Lunarian. Despite the odds, Zoro's tenacity prevails. Analyzing King's flames and strength, Zoro adapts and discovers the key to breaking through. The fight unveils Zoro's indomitable will and determination to protect Luffy and Wano. The legendary sword Enma, initially draining Zoro's Haki, becomes a catalyst for his victory. In the face of King's desperate magma attacks, Zoro, fueled by loyalty and sacrifices, unveils the King of Hell three-sword style, shattering defenses and emerging victorious. In Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 17, the Sukuna vs. Mahoraga clash unveils a battle between two formidable entities. Mahoraga initiates the fight with full power, launching relentless attacks on Sukuna. However, Sukuna effortlessly dodges and counters, displaying immense speed. With the use of his domain expansion, All for One, Sukuna gains the upper hand by trapping Mahoraga within his reality. Despite Mahoraga's evolution and resilience, Sukuna lands a decisive blow, claiming victory. The animation in the Sukuna vs. Mahoraga clash was nothing short of breathtaking. It pushed the boundaries of Jujutsu Kaisen's visual style, showcasing fluid, dynamic movements and mind-bending special effects. As we conclude this thrilling countdown of the best anime fights, we're left with the lingering echoes of each clash that has captivated our hearts and souls. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more exciting and engaging content.